Welcome to episode 15 of We Don't Judge podcast. I'm your host TJ with my co-host Shari,
Hello.
and we are just happy to be here.
I'm glad we made it.
Yes, I'm glad we made it. Life been lifing. It's wild out here these streets. I know we started beginning of summer, and now the summer is almost over. Hey, how is your challenges going?
Man, okay. Not for a lack of trying,
Okay,
but I have not met my challenges.
okay. Um,
It be the people. It's not the want to. It's when you get to considering who you want to participate in these challenges with,
yeah.
the options are very unappetizing.
Okay. I need to stop saying this because we are both poly and we are both dating other people at the same time. It is hard dating in these poly streets. It is hard. It's hard for multiple reasons. We got niggas with a one penis policy, which I don't understand. No, it's not even them. It's not. Let me say, it's not them. I don't understand. It's the people that fuck with them.
The women.
The women, like,
Yeah.
hold on. You mean tell me you watch this man fuck Susie, Bobby, who the fuck ever, and he gets jealous because you talk to another dude like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Make it make sense. This is gonna be a very anti-man podcast today. Be better.
It's not anti-men.
It's not anti-men. It's anti-stupid ass niggas who do fuck shit.
Common sense.
I like that better. It's a lot shorter too. Be a very pro common sense podcast today.
Sense, and it just happens to be the men who,
because y'all niggas be wildin',
are
dog.
very stingy with their common sense. They don't like to give it to other people.
Nigga, I don't think they can give it to themselves, to be honest with you. But that's not the point.
Excuse me.
So yeah, dating is hard. It doesn't matter if you're monogamous or non-monogamous.
Dating overall is hard.
I've been outside this summer. I'm trying to think. I've been on a couple dates this summer though, like because my partner was studying for the bar, so she wasn't going outside. But I was outside this summer. I think I went to a couple play parties. Yeah, I went to like a couple play parties this summer. I started topping a couple people. Like they wouldn't come through and top. Oh, I went to this game night, and it wasn't the fact that the game night was bad. It was that I only knew a couple people at the place from off Telegram, and I'm weird in person. So I'm like, hey, why don't you talk to somebody? Like, I don't know these niggas like that. So I'm weird, but because I am consistent, I end up pulling my floggers because they stay on me. And I just got this wooden paddle from a BlurCon, and I used that on a couple people, and that was pretty fun. But they were spicy vanillas, and I have a theory that I'm working on about I don't want to go to spicy vanilla game nights, spicy vanilla play parties, because I don't want to go because things like consent, people seem not to have an understanding of consent. I don't understand how hard it is to don't touch somebody without asking.
Okay, yeah.
Or if they ask, they be like, no. You be like, all right, cool beans. I'm going to walk away. I love going to swinger parties. I love them. I love going to swinger clubs. I really need, it's a want and a need for, if the lifestyle is going to keep growing the way it's growing, that y'all need to start understanding simple things as consent and putting rules around it. A couple rules won't hurt. I promise. It's gonna make it better for everyone.
Agreed.
Just a little bit, just a couple rules.
Agreed.
And then the creepy niggas that don't follow the rules, we need to start blacklisting these niggas from everything. Because like, if you can't follow, don't touch me at high frequency, then you have no business going to somebody's play party. Because then you're gonna do something worse and be like, oh my gosh, I'm the bad, and or
the drama, and you create a bad or weird experience for other people,
and then they don't want to do the things. Like one of the play parties I went to, they was vetting me. They was like, our goal is to make our women as comfortable as possible. I was like, okay, I understand that. And he was like, because if the women are not comfortable, they will not do the things. If you want to do the things, we must make sure that they are as comfortable as possible. And I was like, that makes a lot of sense. That sounds just like talking to a regular person or dating another person, because I'm pretty sure you've been on a date and it's like, oh, this nigga's weird. I'm not fucking with him no more. And then you've been on a date with somebody that was like, oh shit, I'm mad comfortable with him, I'm gonna give him a kiss, or wherever it goes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the same concept. Don't worry, we come right back to that, I promise you. I promise, we're coming right back to that. So our icebreaker for the week is questions to ask on non-monogamous dates. We're gonna do like 3 questions to ask on your first non-monogamous date with someone else that's also non-monogamous. I found this on the internet. I found it like in June. I just screenshot it. I don't remember where I got it from.
Right.
I found it on the internet though. And these are actually some real good like questions, right? Okay, so one of the questions is, do you practice hierarchy in your relationships?
That is a very good question.
That is.
It could be a deal breaker.
Yeah, it really can.
Yeah.
And especially if, so let's say I'm going out with you, right? You have a hierarchy, whatever. If you don't let me know, like that's a thing. Like, well, let me ask my partner if me and him are doing something first, and then I'll get back to you, or whatever. Then I could really see how that could be like, oh shit, I found this bomb ass thing I want to go do with Shari, but it's only for this weekend. But you have to bonus mom and partner that weekend. And because your partner says no, there's also a big one too. We get that one too. Now we can't do it.
Right.
That is awesome.
And that's actually 2 separate questions, but that need to be asked at the same time. Is, do you practice hierarchy, and then
does your partner have veto power? Yeah. Cause that's really important. Like, if they say no, then you're not doing it. Then yes, I'm dating you, trying to court you. Then I'm out cold. And polyamory is a balancing act.
It is.
Another one I seen, which is, now I think about it, is a lot more important. Are my correspondences with you is going to be seen by others?
Yeah.
Because as you get to know me and I'm texting you, I'm gonna text you some wild shit because I just say wild shit, whatever. If I'm making a joke about your partner or his hair because you said, man, he got his hair cut, and then you showed me the thing, my man edge up is like this, and I saw about his edge up because that shit is at a 75-degree angle. I don't want this nigga run up on me, why you talking about my edge up like that, and now we can't fuck around no more because, like, and even still, like, if we get deeper, if I am divulging something to you that I consider very private or close to me, I don't want you just showing that shit around the city of Houston. And so, like, that
even if it's just to your partner, because you're like, I'm I'm doing the work to be on this level with you. There is no work between me and him, even on like a friend. There might be like a mutual respect,
Yeah, I'm cool with this nigga. We
but
play
we
Call of
don't
Duty,
have this.
but
There's not the same level of trust, the non-judgmental, like that hasn't been established, and that is a very vulnerable thing. Like, can I trust that what I say to you is going to stay between me and you, or does your partner have access to your information? Because that's going to affect where I take it with you.
matter of fact, I had a situation earlier this year where I'm like, I'm telling somebody something because I'm thinking it's in confidence between just me and them.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as I tell them, they go tell everybody else, and I lost a friend because of that. Mm. I'm like, wow, that's crazy because that's not how it was supposed to go. But it is what it is. My fault. I apologize. I was wrong in all that situation. And then this one is cool only for me because I like birthdays and shit. Mm-hmm. So are things like birthdays, holidays, special occasions available to only certain partners? I know for me, one of the things I want to do one day is go to Christmas dinner, go to Thanksgiving, whatever. And I got both my partners with me. Mm-hmm. And I don't really want it to be a thing. Hey, who's that? That's my girlfriend. Who's that? That's also my girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Oh, shit, nephew, hey, nephew. No, I got an uncle who's going to kill that shit. But
that's true.
But even still, like, nah, man, we're here together. It's a thing.
But that also depends on, do your partner, you know what I mean? Like, do they consider each other, metamors, or is that just my partner's partner?
How close do you want your metamors to be? Or how close do you want to be with your metamor?
In the past, I've had really, really good and really, really bad. It really depends on it. Going forward, it depends on what kind of connection he wants to have with her. Mm-hmm. If it's not that deep, then probably not. But if it's going to be like, this is going to be my girlfriend, I would like for there to be some type of
friendship.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be super friendly because maybe we won't gel like that. We don't not like the same kind of women. But I'm a girl's girl, so I'm going to make the effort. But if it's not there, it's just not there.
I think I want them to be cool and be friendly, to be whatever the step above cordial is. Mm-hmm. That's what I want it to be.
That would be friendly.
Yeah, be friendly. Yeah, like, y'all ain't got to go hang out at the movies or whatever, or go do places without me. Mm-hmm. But I want to be able to be comfortable to be able to talk on the phone with you while my partner is next to me. Mm-hmm. Or like her partner, like if he's cool, whatever, we can jump on Call of Duty or some shit like that. Like that's where I want to be. But we ain't got to be all buddy and shit. No,
for it to get like, it has to be natural. So with one of my partners, I became very, very good friends with two of his partners. Yeah. To the point where we hang out more with each other than we do with him. We can take trips together. We, spend the nights. We support each other's kids. Like,
unless he got paid for it, he might be like, oh, yeah, that's kind of lit. Oh, y'all going out tonight? Yay. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like, those type of, solid, like, go the distance kind of friends. Like, you can borrow my car. I don't let nobody drive my car. You could borrow my car. Like, to that level. And then there's been the complete opposite where it's like, we are not going to be in the same room. We don't need to be part of the same conversations.
Ironically, I've been around for both. Yeah. I've been around for both faces of that for you.
Yeah. So it depends.
Hey, we only known just for like 5 years. Mm-hmm. It's a wild 5 years, dog. Yeah, it feels like so long.
So much longer.
It's a wild 5 years.
I'm saying, like, I feel like since we met, I feel like I've lived so many different lives. In these 5 years, I've been like 3 different people.
It could be a fucking movie, yo. We should get paid off this shit. You should sell this to somebody. All right, so what got you aroused last week?
Me?
Mm-hmm. you got yourself?
I did.
Oh shit, my nigga.
Myself. I was doing my big one. It was one of those days, and it's like it's total opposition with me because like there's parts of me that are very, very traditional, and there's some parts of me that are very, very modern. And I was just having, it was like 2 days in a row last week where, you know, I get up early to take my kid to school, and then I work my day. I'm picking her up from school. I'm feeding the dogs. Dinner is ready before he got home. And then I still did, you know, 3 hours worth of homework and turned in my assignment early. And I was like really, really proud of myself. I don't always, there's those things don't always line up where you feel good about you, you feel like a good parent, and you feel like a good partner.
Oh no,
maybe it has something to do with the super moon. I don't know, because I feel like it was very much in my favor.
Do you take drugs? I'm sorry, that's a wild question.
Like, ask me something like that. Okay.
No, I'm about to explain what kind of drugs. I mean, like Adderall.
No.
Oh, okay. Because that sounds like a good Adderall day for me.
No. I was just, and it's because my mood was good enough to do it.
Okay.
Nothing felt like a burden or like a chore. I was proud of what I was doing, and I was trying to see how much more I could get done.
I am very happy for you. You had one of those days. Like,
you had amazing sex.
Yeah, I'm very happy that you was able to do all that like off the muscle. I think I said on it multiple times. I have ADD. Some days better than others. There's some days I try to do things unmedicated. It doesn't work out. But like the days I'm really, really on one, like, let me get a good Adderall day in. Oh, my nigga, it is. Pow, 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 pow. I'll be like so happy. And like I'm doing the things. And a part of me wonders like, well, shit, what was I doing before? What was I doing before I like was taking Adderall and shit? How the fuck was I even living? You know? Like,
sober.
How was I doing this shit sober? What got me aroused this week was I was like masturbating, and like my partner went somewhere, and I was on Twitter, and I just like masturbated. But then, do you? So like, do you masturbate when your partner's at home?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So all right. It's a me thing. Then.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel weird like masturbating when my partner's home.
Why?
Because why don't I just go fuck them?
So okay.
This may be a man thing.
No, because I've heard a lot of women say the same thing. But then that kind of goes for me. When that's the thought, it's like, okay, well, is your partner, even with the love and respect and consideration, they're still very much your partner. But do you also consider your partner a tool?
No, I don't consider her a tool. Like, she's not a fleshlight or some shit like that.
But I don't mean like in an objectifying way.
Okay.
Like in the sense of why does their proximity to you dictate how you receive your pleasure? If you was them being there, why does that make a difference?
I guess I don't want to make them feel away like, well, we're going to come back to this. This requires deeper thought than just the intro. Okay. We're going to come back to this though. But that's a thing. Maybe if she watched, that'll be better. The kink of the week this week is voyeurism. This is Shari's bag. This is her jam. So let's get into your likes on voyeurism, and then I'm beginning your business.
Okay. So if you don't know, voyeurism is watching. It's wanting to watch other people experiencing whatever their pleasure is. And you derive pleasure from watching them receive that pleasure. Some people don't mind you knowing that they're watching you. Some people don't want to be caught, like they want to watch in secret. That's some people
be like the little peeping Tom niggas.
Some people like that. Some people it can be that's a different show. We'll talk about that at a different time. Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's essentially what it is.
That's essentially what it is. Mm-hmm. All right. I like watching only if it's entertaining though. Well, yeah. I don't like watching bad sex. I don't like watching bad sex, and I don't like watching boring scenes. I will get up and leave. Okay. I'll try not to be vocal about it. Mm-hmm. This is growth.
Because it might be boring to you, yes, but you don't want to make them uncomfortable.
Yes, I don't want to make them uncomfortable. Yeah. And me working on talking to my partner, because I also do commentary on everything I'm watching. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to figure out how to tell the story without putting business out. I don't know how, so I'm not going to tell it. Okay. So
that's very mature.
It's growth, baby. It's growth. So, do you like watching your partner with his partner? Like, can he send you like, ooh, we just get it in, by whatever, and he sends you like a video he made?
No. Okay. And that's equal parts of it. It wasn't my moment. And mm-hmm. also, I'm not ever taking for granted that she is okay with me seeing that.
Oh, okay.
Just because you have that comfortability with me and you're all right with me seeing it doesn't mean that she wants to be seen by me like that.
But was she cool with it, though?
If she was cool with it, I would know that ahead of time. But also, still, there's more often than not, I feel like that wasn't my moment. Mm-hmm. And, yeah.
Okay. So...
But in person,
you'll watch it in person?
I'll watch it in person.
Okay. Are you going to get mad watching them in person?
No. Well, with one partner, I've never gotten upset. Okay. With another partner, we haven't done that yet. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how I would feel about it, but my obviously goal, like my hope is that it would be just as good.
Just as
Yeah.
good. Okay. I watch my partner. I haven't done it in a while, but when we're at a club, whatever, we're doing a scene, one of the things I like telling her to do is go down on this person or go down on that person, because I just like watching her give head.
But you also like to direct.
That is also a thing too. And one of the things I didn't know was a thing until it became one was I like watching my partners suck big dicks. So I'm almost like one of them white dudes like, oh yeah, you got a big dick. No, I don't want to see you. No. No.
So is it I don't assume that it's the dick in and of itself, but maybe
it's just
challenge it.
Yeah, the challenge of it and watch.
She would have to.
Yeah, like yo, that shit is working that shit. Right. Yo, like that is.
She did that. Yeah. Yeah. I get it. I get that.
Because like, we gonna get to like the dick pics and shit later, but like some niggas should be like super big and. Watching someone do that shit, like, God damn, that bitch is talented. She is deep on the whole 12 inches. That's a Subway.
Shut up. I'm like,
yo, that is talent. But even still, I like my porn in real life. Mm-hmm. That's one effort on like watching whatever I do. Like, I think it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. That right there. And now I know as far as being like a voyeur, it can shoot off to different directions. Some people I know that like watching also like performing. Mm-hmm. I like performing too. It took me a while to get there. It's this one place that had the group room, right? But it was like the one-way mirror where you like you look in, you can see, but if I was to look out, I just see the mirror. And I thought that was the coolest thing. Mm-hmm. And that was the only time early in this journey, that was one of the only times I really liked really doing it, because I don't see you outside the window looking. I see me.
I see me.
Yeah. I see me. I see her. Mm-hmm. Oh, maybe if I can, like, whatever. So that was one of the ways that kind of got me more and more into the watching and stuff like that. To bring it back on a vanilla perspective, if you like people watching, if you like going up to the mall and just sitting down in the bench and watching people for a little bit, that's you being a voyeur. Now you just being nosy. I want
not being nosy.
I was raised by old people. They told me that was being nosy. My nosy ass gonna be right there. Yo, what they doing? What they doing down there?
Nothing.
Look at Reverend Williams. Oh, and Sister Lois' house. Ooh, I don't see her husband truck there. See that? This is why you raised by old people, man. But our main topic today is men in the lifestyle Facebook groups, in the lifestyle Discords, and lifestyle Telegram groups, whatever group it is, the men that are in these groups. Some of them be wilding, and some of them are very respectful. But this is more for the ones that are wilding. I don't understand why you were here. Like, this one.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Like, this one group I'm in, they have a rule where you have to ask a woman if you can send her a private message. And in that group, like 2 or 3 guys was really upset about that rule. And I know for me, it starts out with, that's just basic consent. If you can't do this basic consent of, hey, can I speak to you? Mm-hmm. How can I trust you at a party to, hey, don't touch her,
right,
without asking first? How do I know you just ain't gonna run up and titties? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this with you. I'm not trying to grab your titties.
It's okay. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Like, the stuff this is not a man bashing episode. We know not all men do this. Nobody is saying all men do this. But when this happens, somehow, some way, it is always a man that's doing it. So we have to talk about it, because apparently y'all aren't talking to each other. Not saying what needs to be said, so that we dealing with less and less of this. And you could probably have a lot more success in whatever it is that you're going for in the lifestyle if you would just take the time to learn to speak to women instead of throwing shit at the wall and trying to see what sticks.
It does work. Take your time. Ask them questions. Keep those questions. Don't flirt real wild on the timeline. And my nigga, the pussy that'll be thrown your way. It works. The more you know.
The more you know.
I'm gonna get that graphic.
Oh my God.
So, Shari, what are some of the outrageous inboxes that you've received?
Sometimes.
Thank you, Siri.
Nosy bitch. So yeah. Off the bat, you just get, are you a size queen? Or let's trade nudes. Do you have videos to share? There is not even hello, not even an acknowledgement that you're trying to start up a conversation with me. You walk in the middle of a conversation. You brought me in the middle of something you already had going on in your head, and this is the part of it that I'm catching.
Are you a size queen off the top rope is the wildest shit.
It's crazy. Or they will just send you the image, the video, the picture. They will, you know what I mean? Like, it's like flashing somebody in the street. It equates to the same thing.
It is the same thing.
Or you'll have men, this has happened to me more than once, who will have an exchange with you, like on a post, and y'all have a decent exchange, which then leads to a friend request. I also believe in asking permission before sending friend requests, because that's my life. Unless it's my lifestyle page and that's all it's about.
Mm-hmm.
This is my life that you're trying to walk into, and I don't want that's not exposed to everybody.
Yeah, no, I can understand.
Or they'll take that and use it to they'll just immediately try to video chat you on Messenger.
Okay, but I've done that a couple times, but it was on accident. It was, why are you looking at me like, no,
Nick, on accident.
It was like, so like I was talking to a person we know, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So like we were in the message back and forth, whatever. I think I was playing the game. Mm-hmm. And then I put the phone down. And when I put the phone down, I guess I hit the video chat button on accident or something like that.
Okay.
And then they was like, hello? Why are you calling me? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, who the fuck is talking? I'm like, oh shit, my bad. I hit the button on accident. I wasn't trying to call you. Like, nobody trying to, we're not talking like that. We're talking like some business shit. So it was like, my bad. So
it was an honest mistake.
It was an honest mistake, because I put the phone down, or sometimes I'm talking to them, or I'm texting them or whatever, and I'm talking to you, and I put my phone by my side. I'm not looking or whatever. So sometimes that can be an accident.
Okay.
That's the most bail I'm shooting y'all niggas. Sometimes it is an accident.
What I'm talking about is absolutely not an accident. It's them trying to set. That's like showing up at somebody's house unannounced to try to video chat them, and you've had minimal to no exchange between each other, and there's not that comfortability. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't just video chat with just anybody.
Okay. Next day you having a good cooking day, I am just gonna pop up. You don't feed me no more. That's fucked up, man. I thought we was. It's crazy. You move all across town and you don't feed niggas no more. I don't like this new Shari.
It's not new. Says the one who will not cook, who says it all the time. I don't cook for free. How many things have I asked you about making, and your immediate response is to charge me because you don't cook for free?
Yeah, that's like a cheesecake for 3 years ago.
But you want to show up at my house.
That cheesecake was good, wasn't it?
Cheesecake was amazing.
It was amazing. It was great. It had the little strawberry crumbles on. I still got the picture of it. I still sell.
Maybe that sweet potato cheesecake. Oh, I still think about it.
I'll make you one. I'm gonna do one for Thanksgiving.
My birthday is in October.
Okay. I'll get you one for your birthday.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
See, look at that. I'm real. Now I'm finna pop up at your house.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
This might be a topic one day. We gonna do a kinky food topic one day.
Hey, valid.
Hey,
we just gotta find somebody who.
No, I can find somebody.
I want to find somebody who is deep in that bag. Because I have questions.
I don't know nobody that deep in that bag, but I do. Wait a minute. Hold on, I might know somebody.
Okay.
There's a lot of groups out here.
Mm-hmm.
And see, man, if you just talk to people, you can find out a bunch of these bags. And it's like, oh, it's a wild thing. I'm gonna go with what I see on the timeline. One of the things I see on the timeline in these groups is like somebody just join the group. They just join the group, and then like boom, they just throw the dick up there. Now, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, right? I mean, like, I don't. I'm saying like, I don't care as in the form of like, is your dick or whatever. I don't feel any way about your dick, but I do think it's wild. It'd be like Joe Blow joined the group. Boom, we got Joe Blow dick. Damn, dog, you ain't finna be like, hey, yo, what's up? How we doing? Blah, 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 blah. Nothing. And like, when I help plan events and stuff like that, and someone like, hey, do you know this dude? I'm like, yeah, but I wouldn't bring him to the party because my man was wilding in the group chat. And then like something else in the group chat I don't like is men who don't respect women. Because why are you here?
Why are you here?
Like, well, let me tell you that. You here because you think you can fuck real easy. And that's not how it goes. I've know a lot of promiscuous women. I do. I know a lot of promiscuous women and everything like that. I can't think of too many of them that just give the pussy up off of, hey, I'm here with my big dick. That nigga really say, yo, you a side screen off the...
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Like they do. I don't know anyone who has just given up the pussy off of, hey, I got a big dick. Or came in
to see it. We might ask to see it.
Yeah.
But that's very different than the expectation to fuck.
Yeah. Like, I know, like, the videos I post, I've never posted just my dick. Even when it's the day that's reserved for niggas showing off their dick. I'll still never just throw my dick out there. Because I don't do dick pictures like that. I don't do dick vids like that. I just don't send them out to random people. Because at one point when it first started getting popular, I'm like, nah, I'm not finna send it to you, but you could come see it in person. Then they come see it in person. So now it's out, and I'm about to do a thing. See where we're going here, guys? See where we're going?
It was her choice.
It was her choice.
It was her choice.
Her choice. It wasn't like all right, you come to my house and me sit here on the couch. No. No. She came over. She wanted to see it. I pulled it out, and she did it. Went somewhere. Things happen. But that's also because I didn't just lead off with my dick.
Yeah.
I'm in some of these groups now. I'm leading off with me spanking somebody or whatever. But that's because I'm thinking about becoming a pro dom, and I need practice. Oh, I want to get a spanking. Come on over, baby. Or I'll come to you, or we can meet somewhere in the middle. It don't matter to me. Floggers are in my trunk right now. Like, they stay on me. The floggers are in the trunk right now. The glass isn't in there though, but anyway, the toys.
You ain't got to explain nothing to me.
Yeah.
Stay ready. You ain't got to get it.
You don't. I don't. This may be a insecurity thing too. Like, I'm leading with my dick because that's all I got. That's like niggas that's like 6'7". A lot of niggas that's over 6'5" are boring as fuck because they just like, I'm 6'5".
Right. They're used to being the topic.
Yeah.
And don't really know how to talk to women. Engage in conversation, like, beyond what you look like.
Do you still fall for that? You still fall for the, ooh, I'm 6'6"?
No.
And swoon? Okay.
No. And had the opportunity recently. And this was
to
so
swoon
weird,
or just?
Not to swoon, but to let that be the thing that draws me
in.
Because it was a guy who had hit me up in a group, and he's good looking and he was very tall, over, I think, 6'6" or taller or something like that.
What's his name? I'm 6'6".
No.
Okay.
But me, because I want to actually have a conversation, like, if I'm gonna fuck you, I have to like you. More than us being attracted to each other, I have to like you as a person to be comfortable having sex with you. Because whatever, like we said, it's a lid for every pot. Some people can and want to have sex, just for the experience. That's not everybody. I'm not. It doesn't do anything for me. If I don't actually like you as a person, I just can't be that vulnerable. He was very much like that, like very wanting to fast track everything. His mindset was, I have to fuck you to see if I like you.
I could. All bullshit. I can kind of see where he's coming from. Mm-hmm. I know. No, because I have an ex, but I want to say it's kind of the same way. Like she won't know her feelings for you until after y'all did the thing, or is it doing the thing makes her? I'll ask her again. I get a chance to talk to her and see. Mm. But I can see, I can kind of see where he's coming from. Because I do know somebody else that's like their feelings are attached to their genitals.
And I'm not even talking about deep feelings. I just need to know, am I safe? He have whatever situation he had going on at home, but was always come ride with me to the casino this weekend, or always wanting to meet. I was like, okay, well, let's meet up. Let's have a drink or something like that. Okay, meet me at this hotel. I'm not fucking meeting you at a hotel, and we haven't had no kind of conversation that says I'm gonna be okay if I'm gonna be okay with him. Yeah. That's what I mean. I have to like you to fuck you.
I see what
as opposed to, well, I like the way that you look. Let's meet up and fuck real quick, and that'll let me know if I want to get to know you. I'm not talking about deep feelings. I'm talking about just before we even decide if we're gonna see each other regularly, you have to fuck me first.
That's wild.
It's bullshit.
I always tell women, I probably should stop saying this because I probably could be getting hell liable. But if nigga like, hey, come to my house and y'all just matched on Tinder, rob that nigga. I said I'm gonna stop saying it because it can be hell liable, but rob the nigga.
I mean, you're not wrong, honestly. I feel like if that happened a lot more,
niggas would stop doing it.
They would stop doing it.
Niggas would stop doing it. Crazy. I know, like I think I did a pretty good job with raising my nephews, and I'm gonna tell my son as because he's getting at that age too. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, yes, you want to have sex with this person. Don't lead with sex. Mm-hmm. I promise, the less you lead off with sex, the quicker you may get to where you want to go. It sounds very crude.
It does. I would say the less you lead with it, when it does happen, the more you're going to enjoy it. Because when you're measuring it and when you have put it on a timeline, it takes away. Now it can feel more like, okay, I done checked that box. Mm-hmm. And then you looking for the next chase.
Yeah. And there's nothing like, I feel like this could be like an age thing, right? Mm-hmm. So like, if from your teens to like early 30s, it's nothing wrong with the chase, right? Mm-hmm. It's nothing wrong with chasing or whatever. But I think you also like, don't be, what's that pimp that used to be in fucking Carringtons all the time with the fucking feather and shit? You know what I'm talking about.
Macaroni Tony?
Yes. Yeah. Don't be like Macaroni Tony who, nigga, you 60 in the club. Yeah. You 60 up here at the club. Yes, you're a Houston staple for wearing this fucking feather in your hat and shit, but why are we still going out every night when we're in our fucking 50s and 60s? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yes, let me not even say yes. Like, that's not the thing. Like, you can't be in your older or middle age still chasing all the time. Like, that's wild to me that you're still chasing at this time. By the time you're in your mid 30s to early 40s, you should have at least one or two you can call, or at least in a relationship with 2 or 3 people. Well, if you're non-monogamous, be in a relationship with 2 or 3 people. Mm-hmm. and you can get your fixes or whatever.
Some stability, because also at that point, like, nigga, you done seen some shit, and if it's still just about the sex, I mean, I'm not, maybe that's not wrong, but what I don't get is the chasm, like, where men spend so much of their lives in the pursuit of coochie and the chase, the thrill, and then turn around and get mad when you get old and you've never had nobody take care of you because you don't fucking you don't sit down, and all you know what I mean? Like, all the people around you, like, everybody want to go to grandma's house. Everybody can't wait for Christmas and Thanksgiving at grandma's house.
Yeah.
But where is grandpa?
Well, if it was my grandfather, he was in the middle of the living room because he only had one
leg.
But
that's more rare.
Yeah.
That's more rare. Because you done spent decades being community dick with no that was never in pursuit of likability.
Yeah,
you never made yourself like you didn't.
Never made yourself likable. I see what you're going with that. Yeah,
to where people want to age with you. To where when it can't be about the sex, because maybe nigga your dick don't work because you've been on dialysis, and you know what I mean. You don't even have anybody to just sit and have a conversation with while you going through, you know, whatever life may throw at you, because you never stop to make yourself likable. Because coochie was always more important, and it is easy to get. I don't blame y'all. It's easy to get if you know what to do.
Yeah, it is. If you know what to do, or if you 6'8".
Shut up.
There's a story going on with this 6'8". I'm about to loop it around. Watch this. Okay. So I know a person that is 6'8", and he was married to a friend of a friend. Well, he's married to my partner's friend, right? Mm. But I'm able to talk with everybody, right? Like, even though I'm kind of weird and I might awkwardly get into a conversation, whatever, I'm still able to talk to anyone about anything. Mm. This nigga only defining qualities when he was 6'8". So he was in the Marines, and like, yeah, I was in the Marines, and I got in trouble doing this, whatever. So we start talking about that, and then some kind of way he's back to, yeah, because I'm 6'8". Okay, nigga, and talk about something else. I could have did this, but I'm 6'8". Nigga, why you keep telling me your fucking height? Mm. Like, your height is not a personality trait. Mm-hmm. And just like with women, like, your big titties are not a personality trait. Yeah. You being cute, cool, that's lit, but that's not a personality trait. I remember when I was a bartender, I used to be like, yo, you can't both have a bad attitude and be ugly. Mm-hmm. Pick a struggle. Because you can't do both. Right. Because if you're doing both, you're not getting anywhere in your life. Mm-hmm. You can't. You gotta. So you either gonna be ugly with a dope ass personality, or just have a bad attitude. But, sweetie, we gotta pick a struggle. Yeah. And roll with that struggle. Moral of the case is, A, you niggas is wildin'. B, lead with your personality. And please stop saying I'm 6'8", or jumping off talking about, are you a size queen?
Yeah. And honestly, if you don't know what your personality is, because some people really don't let your pride get in the way of figuring it out. It's like literally never too late to figure you out, to learn you, to redefine you. That way you know what you come with. You know how you're presenting to other people. Yeah. Some people just have absolutely no clue, and they know what sounds good in their head, and then they try to be that, but you've never but it's not actually a part of you. You can't sustain it. So then you just look wild. You look crazy to other people.
There's a person that I like watching, and one time she was, quote, fast, and now she's learning herself. Mm-hmm. It's one of the most entertaining things to see in the fucking world. Um, but in learning herself, she became celibate, and I'm like, but why are we like? No, what? Never mind. We gonna talk about that later.
Okay.
But it's nothing wrong with learning yourself. Nothing wrong with working on yourself. I stay working on myself. But my main goal is just as long as I'm happy, like that's the thing I'm looking forward to. So yeah, dog, if y'all come up with a personality, if y'all learn how to be more I can't think of the word. Confident. There we go. Be more confident in yourselves and stop you have more success. And I'm sure somebody out there saying, yeah, I throw my dick out there and I still be getting hoes. All right, yeah, I mean, you do. All right, you get hoes. But not everybody is going to be want that. And at some age, it varies for people. It's no longer quantity. It's no longer quantity over quality. They want quality over that quantity. So if you go over there and you do the thing, but she never call you back, if no one ever calls you back, might be a you thing.
Yeah.
Shit, we did it again.
What did we do?
I might have to really start putting at the top of the thing. Please like, subscribe. subscribe.
Like, subscribe, share.
Share with the people.
Hit the bell. Turn your notifications.
Turn notifications on.
We're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube.
And YouTube, yeah. And so I forgot the RSS feed will be audio. Oh shit!
We need to pick a spot to put that.
Yes, we need to put it there. I saw put that shit in the notes. I feel like we getting out a bunch of tips, but fuck it, let's go out some more tips. You got any more tips for the people who? No.
Don't. What I just said. Yeah. Don't let your pride get in the way of making sure that you get it right.
My tip for you guys is to go to therapy. Exercise some of them demons. It's gonna help you out in the long run. For women that's in these one penis policy relationships things, free yourself, baby. Please get the fuck out of that. Free yourself.
I agree.
Get the fuck out of that shit. And be nice to people. Yeah. All right.
Be nice.
Be nice to people. Yeah. See, growth, baby. I'm growing. Eventually, it's getting there.
Bye, y'all.
Wait, no, we're not leaving yet. I got to say my thing.
Oh, you got?
Yeah, then we're gonna leave. All right. Hey, look, life's too short to be miserable. If you're not happy, please leave. Especially if you're in the one penis policy. Get the fuck out. Run, baby.
You're so stupid. We waited for that.
You sure did. I gotta do it all the time. That's like some of the best advice I ever got in my life. And I want to share it to people because it's true, dog. Life is short. Ironically, the person that told me that died 2 weeks later because we was in war and shit, life was not.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I took. I'm like, yo, that man was on to something. Like, life is short. Way too short to be miserable. Like, why are we like dealing with shit we don't want to fucking deal with? Just leave. Best advice I ever got. And I give it to all of my nephews and nieces when they graduate. And I tell them that. I let them know, don't get anything you can't get rid of as babies, STDs, and felonies. See? Look at that. I give great advice, dog.
You did.
Yeah.
That was a word.
That's a word.